What's up, guys? I'm Ashley. If you don't already know me, I'm Ashley Maria, and I'm back at it again with another video. Today we are going to be doing a mukbang. Also, can we give a little appreciation for the nails and the bands? Like, I was literally contemplating this for a very long time because I didn't know what story I wanted to share with you guys, because I'm gonna tell you my business, but I'm not gonna tell you my business, and I'm gonna tell you my business at the same damn time. Wingstop! And for today's story time, we are talking about my ex and how I found out that he was talking to another girl. Keep a disclaimer, I'm not mentioning any names in this video, and I am definitely not trying to offend anybody. This is just my view of the story and the way that I portray things in my head. Let's keep that in mind, y'all. So you already know I had to go ahead and get me some fries. I got me some lemon pepper wings. And I got me some plain and some lemon pepper chicken tenders. Mind you, I never get bone in because of my braces, but today I wanted to try something a little different. Also got honey mustard. I'm gonna be eating really slow because I just got a retie and my mouth is busting right now. Prepare for this. And of course we got my favorite lemonade. Let's go back. So this was about 2 years ago when I was with this guy. And we're gonna call him we're gonna call this guy Red, okay? We're gonna call him Red. Look at how hot that wing is, yo. We're gonna call the culprit Miss, okay? This was like my junior year of high school. Very little, very childish. Would not recommend. Definitely not that type of person anymore. But let's get into the story. I have been with this person for a very long time, and we have had our on and off stages where it was like toxic, you know, little kid shit, because obviously we were trying to learn how to love each other and stuff like that, but it never worked out. Still a lot of love for that person. I love that person to the moon and back, but it didn't work. Basically, we were not dating at the time, but we were trying to fix things to go back into dating. So it was mad dumb, but I went to school that morning. And I was like texting him, you know, I'm trying to see what type of time he was on. I found it strange that he was texting me very weirdly. He was using lingo that I didn't. He was using lingo that I never heard him use before. So I was like, yeah, somebody definitely cooked here, and it was not me. So I let it go over my head. I was like, all right, whatever. He might be feeling nice this morning. I don't know. So I was like, okay, cool. We're texting. My stomach had been rumbling and grumbling all day, so I was gonna leave school. Mom, if you're hearing this, I'm sorry, but I have stomach issues. I was gonna leave school, and he had lived close to the school, so y'all, I keep getting interrupted. But anyway, I had told him like, oh hey, can I go to your crib real quick, like just to the end of the day, because my stomach is kicking. He said yeah. He left me the key and everything. Very nice, very cutesy. And we didn't think anything of it. Well, at least I didn't, because it was regular at this point. I leave school, literally escape, because the guards always be on BS. I leave school, and I'm walking through his house, and I get a call from Miss Detective, aka my home girl. My home girl. And she's gonna tell me, what are you doing right now? She was already knowing. Like, she was on the way there. She had called me and was like, bro, do not go. Like, I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, he's talking to another girl. Like, what, bro? At this point, like, I had built a lot of trust for him and stuff like that, so it never came to my head like, oh yeah, he's doing some crazy stuff or like he's talking to other people. No. I didn't believe her. I know. I didn't believe my own homegirl. Like, because people be talking, especially in high school, everybody's mad childish, everybody be making up shit. Like, I wasn't going for none of that. Mind you, Big Red was crippled. Like,
where'd y'all put the guns?
Like, he played a sport and he had got injured, so he was crippled with crutches, walking around. So I was like, it's not much he could do anyway. Like, and I'm like, how'd you find out? She said, oh, my other homegirl had told her because she was friends with Miss. I'm like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? She had told me that she went to school with the girl in class that they was talking about, you know, foreign shits, and that she had brought up this one guy that had been texting her, that he had seen her, I guess while he was on his way to physical therapy. And I'm like, he driving, crippled as hell. What? There's no way. There's literally no way. So my homegirl had told Miss, like, oh, he has a girl, like, you know, they be on and off. Yo, my dog is wilding right now. To this day, I don't know if he told her that, because we wasn't really together at the time, but we were still talking and doing stuff and stuff like that. I'm in Red's house, and I text him, and I was like, if you wanted to talk to other people, you could have just told me that. You know, stuff like that.
Is that? Oh shit, what is that?
And he was like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, nah, what are you talking about? Talking about, you're gonna scoop her. Talking about how you wanna scoop girls, but you crippled and they're not even in your car. You know, pull the rope a little bit to see if he pulled back. Because I want to see if, like, what they're telling me is true. So I'm saying stuff that kind of hint at it, but don't really, like, say the real thing. In case I'm just being crazy. I'm in his house, pacing around his room and shit. I'm like, there's no way, like. There's no way. He texts me back and it's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to talk to other people. I only want you. This is that. I told him, I'm leaving your house and I'm leaving the keys under the mat, bro. I'm leaving it and the keys are gonna be there. And he's like, no, wait till I get there, wait till I get there so you could leave. Waited. And as soon as I walked down the steps to leave, he comes in and he's like, let me explain.
What do you mean by that?
My heart dropped to my ass. Sink, bro. Like, my heart sank so fucking fast. I was like, damn, so it is true. Like, you was really about to pick a bitch up. I don't get it. It was just us getting hurt left and right. So, he sat me down and was like, I did do that, and I did do this, and I did say that, and I did talk. And I'm like, so you were texting her, knowing I was coming to your house. Like, you could have told me, like, I'm not gonna eat you alive, bro. Like, and he was like, oh, I just thought we weren't gonna get back together. Like, you just seem so serious this time. Like, stuff like that. And I'm like, yo, it hasn't even been a day. What world does that make sense? Like, if 1 plus 2 equals 2. What? If 1 plus 3 equals 2, and 2 plus 2 equals 4. What the fuck? So, like, as soon as he told me, let me explain, I was just not there. He was literally talking to a brick wall. Like, at this point, it was him and a brick wall. I don't know. I could not. I wasn't taking that. That same weekend, mind you, I didn't even tell you how I found out who it was. I'm not gonna say her name or nothing, but Miss, that's what we call her, Miss. And nobody wanna tell me what she looked like or what her name is. Like, my homegirls were being Miss. But I get it though, because in the heat of the moment, I probably would have crashed out and I probably would have did something that I know I would have regretted. But I found out anyways because I'm a detective. Thank you. And my homegirl had invited me to a function. And it was a big group of us girls going. And like, I was down. I'm always down for a function. Thank you. But it was a big group of us going. And Miss was going to go because she had friends of a friend of a friend. I don't know. It was a big mix. But she was going to go. And my homegirl was like, please do not do, like, act accordingly, like, act cordial. And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, I'm not even that type of person. Like, I don't like making people feel uncomfortable. And I don't like being in an uncomfortable situation. Like, that's not for me. I go to my homegirl's house. Everybody's there waiting, getting ready to go there, whatever. And as soon as I walk in, I see her. And she looks cute, whatever. But she was like the opposite of me, like very quiet, a very reserved girl. And then we start walking outside to the function. We're Ubering there, so we waiting for Ubers and shit. And we finally are like waiting for the Uber outside of a corner store or something like that. And she's like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty, you're so bad. I don't know what she said exactly, but she was complimenting me on how I looked. So, whatever, we were in the function. I'm never gonna hate on if you didn't know, you didn't know. Like, I don't think it was her fault. Everybody's having a ball, cool, calm. And it's just a little awkward because I'm looking at her and she looking at me. Like, I could tell that we both, like, was thinking about the same thing at the same time. Like, I don't know, it was weird. But, I didn't eat all the food. I don't want to talk anymore. So, well, don't trust a crippled man for nothing. Thank you. That's all for today's video. If you guys have any more story times that you guys would like me to do, please comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notification buttons to get notified when I post. Love y'all.